Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talk and Transform, the podcast where we explore ideas that inspire growth, positivity, and transformation. I'm Anna, your host, and today we're talking about how to stay positive even when life feels overwhelming. To help us unpack this topic, I'm joined by Ethan, a life coach and positivity advocate who believes in the power of small changes to create big impacts. Ethan, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Anna. It's great to be here. Positivity is something I'm deeply passionate about, and I'm thrilled to share what I've learned along the way.
We're so glad to have you. Let's dive in. Ethan, positivity isn't always easy, especially during tough times. Have you always been a naturally positive person, or is it something you've developed over the years?
It's definitely something I've had to work on. There was a time in my life when I focused too much on the negatives, things I couldn't control. The shift happened when I realized that while I couldn't always change my circumstances, I could change how I reacted to them. That realization changed everything.
That's such a powerful mindset. Can you share a specific moment when this perspective helped you through a tough situation?
Absolutely. A few years ago, I faced a major setback in my career. It felt like the end of the road, but instead of dwelling on what went wrong, I asked myself, what's the lesson here? This question helped me see the setback as a stepping stone. I started building new skills and eventually found an even better opportunity.
I love that. Seeing challenges as lessons instead of failures. For our listeners who might be struggling right now, what's one small action they can take today to bring more positivity into their lives?
Start with gratitude. It's simple but incredibly effective. At the end of each day, write down one thing you're thankful for. It could be something small, like a good cup of coffee, or a kind message from a friend. This practice trains your mind to notice the good, even on tough days.
Gratitude really is a game changer. What about handling negative thoughts? Do you have any strategies for reframing them?
Yes. One of my favorite techniques is called cognitive reframing. When a negative thought pops up, ask yourself, is there another way to look at this? For example, instead of saying, I failed at this, you could say, I learned what doesn't work, and now I can try again. It's a subtle shift, but incredibly powerful.
That's so helpful. Speaking of helpful, do you have any book or podcast recommendations for our listeners who want to dive deeper into building a positive mindset?
Absolutely. I'd recommend The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a simple yet profound guide to personal growth and positivity.
That's a great recommendation. Before we wrap up, Ethan, what's one final piece of advice you'd like to share with everyone listening?
Remember, positivity isn't about ignoring life's challenges. It's about finding strength and hope in the middle of them. Take it one day at a time and celebrate your progress, no matter how small.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Ethan, for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in to Talk and Transform. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. What's one way you'll practice positivity this week? Until next time, stay curious and keep transforming.